Okay, if you want, let's get some pictures, and then I'm going to explain you about this beautiful temple. I mean, it's up to you. All right. Do you want to hear more blah blah blah?
Yes.
Here we go. Welcome to my office. Welcome to Chacchoben. Chacchoben is another Mayan word. This is Mayan language too. Chacchoben means, hold on, let me show you a picture. Chacchoben, amigos, means something like this. You see? Place of the red corn. Place of the red corn. Corn for tortillas, corn for popcorn. According to archaeologists, all those temples that we have in Chacchoben, back in the days, were painted in red, with a red color, with a red stucco. Even in one of the temples, at the Moon Temple, we still have it, the last piece with the red color, and it's original. That piece has about 2,000 years old, and it's still there. That's one of the Mayan treasures we have. Amigos, on the same word, Chacchoben, we have two Mayan words. Chac is the first Mayan word. Chac means red, red color. And choben means corn or maize for tortillas. So if we connect those words, we have place of the red corn. This beautiful Mayan city was discovered in the year 1972 by Peter Harrison. But now only 35% of this city is open to bus. I mean, we're still having 65% more of this Mayan city covered by the jungle, by the trees. Even we have more Mayan temples waiting to be excavated or waiting to be discovered. Amigos, before the archaeologists came here, this temple was a little bit different. The Sun Temple number 1 was covered with huge trees, with big roots, with a lot of dirt. Even few stones from that temple were on the bottom. So what the archaeologists did, they cleaned it up, and then they prepared a new stucco, a new mortar, and then they put some of the stones back. Most of the stones are together, right? The thing is, how the Mayas stick the rocks? How the Mayas make the stucco? Do you have any idea or no idea? No. Say something, please. I want to feel your energy.
They did it by clay and
Thank
dirt,
you.
and then they let it dry. And
There you go. Those guys used 3 different materials. The first thing that the Mayas used was water. Regular water. No, no Mexican water. Regular water. And then they use tree sap. Sap from the gum trees. We still having gum trees. That sap feels like a natural glue. It's sticky. So you can imagine those guys with liters of water, liters of sap, and then the last thing that they used was clay. But it's not a regular clay. It's a local clay. That clay is known as sascap. Sac means white color, and cap means clay or means dirt. So the Mayas use sascap, tree sap, water. They make a mix, and that's the way how those guys make the stucco or the Mayan cement. Wow. By the way, all the rocks or the stones that you can see are limestone. If we go into the deep jungle, if we go 15 to 20 minutes away from here, we can get the stones everywhere. Amigos, we have 2 sun temples. In front of us, we have the baby sun temple. It's the sun temple number 1. What we call these temples by sun temples. Here we go. In Chacchoben, twice a year, we can see something awesome, something cool. In Chacchoben, on March 21st and September 21st, we can see one of the most beautiful Mayan phenoms. In those days, we can see the Mayan equinox. Have you ever heard about the equinox before? I have a couple of pictures. Let me show you how looks the equinox in Chacchoben. It's something like, here we go. I have a bad camera, you know, but you're gonna see the main thing, which is the sun. This is a picture from the baby sun temple. I took that picture from that facade of the temple. It's something like this. Do you guys can see the sun? It's right on top and it's perfectly aligned. Can you see the sun? See? This phenomenon is called equinox. Let me show you the next picture I have from the bigger sun temple. We're gonna see the bigger sun temple in a couple minutes. We're still having the sun. You know I have a bad camera. I don't use an iPhone, you know, but you can see the main thing, which is the sun. Amigos, those sun temples are perfectly aligned. When we have our equinox, the sun hit the bigger sun temple. The sun get this position about 5 minutes. And then the sun moves 15 more minutes, and then the sun hit the baby sun temple. The thing is, you can imagine those Mayas
Smart.
just watching the sun,
Yeah.
counting the days, making records without anything. I mean, no computers, no cell phones, no internet, even without aliens. I don't want to sound rude, but a lot of people believe that the aliens build those structures. I don't think so. I mean, we don't have any evidence about aliens. Maybe later, if we will find something about those guys, I'm gonna let you know. But so far, no. I mean, all the structures we have in Chacchoben are man-made. It was hard work. Hard work, amigos. So this Mayan phenomenon means when the spring arrival to the Mayan civilization, or when the spring comes to the Mayan city. Those days were the best to harvest. Even in our times, if we try to build a new temple next from the sun temple, for example, in this area over here, we don't want to get the sun at the same position. I mean, just to build those temples in those spots, the Mayans took thousands of years. Those temples are located on the right spot. It's the right place. Amigos, this Mayan phenomenon was something amazing for the Mayas, was something awesome. And do you have any idea what the Mayas did for say thank you, gracias to their gods?
Sacrifice.
You got it, senor. You got it, guys. One margarita for you. They did something like this. They did a sacrifice. So, if this Mayan phenomenon happens twice a year, we are sure that the Mayas did at least 2 sacrifices. Let me explain you what we have in this picture. We have a sacrifice, right? But let me show you the guys we have. In this picture, you can see the Mayan chief, the boss. We have the Mayan priest. We have the shamans. And we have one slave. Just one. You can imagine which guy is the slave, right? The guy like this is the slave. Most of them were slaves. But to be sacrificed
Was an honor, right?
was a big honor for them. What about the sacrifices? Here we go. The blood from those sacrifices was the best thing to feed the Mayan gods. You know, Mayas had gods for everything. The sun god, the water god, the moon god, gods for everything. And the Maya says, if we want to get a good communication with those guys, if we don't want to get in troubles always, we have to kill people. Sounds crazy, I know, but was something true. As I did mention before, this temple is like a church in our times. You know, if we go to the church, what we do there? We pray, right? But the only thing now is that we don't still killing people anymore. And the Mayas did it. Okay? Amigos, this is the first part of this blah, blah, blah. Let's take 10 minutes. American minutes, regular minutes. If you want to take some pictures around, you can do it. Only please. Some temple we saw was like something like that. In front of us, we have another Mayan structure waiting to be excavated. When we say a structure can be a temple, a palace, a residential area. So we have different meanings. How we know that this thing is Maya? If I go closer, if I remove all the trees, if if I take out the roots and I remove all the dirt and leaves, we're gonna see just stones or rocks around this structure. But every stone has a different shape. I mean, are not regular stones. Let me show you this stone over here. Take a look, please. I have this green laser. So, can you see this stone over here? Can you see the shape? Looks square, right? Somebody did that, right? In Chacchoben, we still having 11 more Mayan structures waiting to be excavated. But now the Mexican government, they decide leave the temples like this, or they decide leave the structures like this because they try to preserve the natural. Even those guys say that to get a temple like the Sun Temple, they need a lot of money. It's expensive. By the way, part of your tickets help to maintain all this area. That is why I want to say muchas gracias. Thank you. Now you know something new, right? Next time when you come back, if you want to bring a couple of millions of dollars, let us know, please, because we can continue the excavation, remodelation. Even you guys can imagine if you will find something about aliens. Ooh, maybe you can be more famous, right? Double more famous. Please, let's continue. Vamos, this way. Normal, la plaza. ¿Cuántos faltan? ¿Cuántos faltan? Uno. Okay. Thank you. Por aquí, this way. Por favor, watch your steps. Take your time. Extra careful, please.
I don't know if the inside of that, if you can go in it.
We're following the Pied Piper.
The chicken.
These three over here. Look at the shape, please. It's a different tree, right? We have two trees on one. The tree which is in the middle is a regular palm tree. But this tree over here, where my finger is, it's a parasite tree. That parasite tree has three different names. The first name is the strangler tree, and then we have the killer tree, and the last name is the lover tree. Why the lover tree? Look at the shape. The lover tree is bad. The lover tree with the pass of the years is going to start growing, and then going to kill the palm tree. It's a baby lover tree. Later, we're gonna see a bigger one, and also we're gonna see what happened after many years of love. You know, too much love, you kill your husband, right? Or vice versa. Okay. Mayas call these paths by Chacchoben. Chac means white, ben means road, means path. At the Mayan splendor time, the Mayas used a white stucco to paint all those paths in white. Because when those guys got the full moon, they can see it, or they can get a better illumination. That's it. Okay? Vamos, vamos. Everybody's okay? How do you feeling, guys? Good. Good? All right. Let's continue with the good info. This temple, amigos, is the same one we saw. It's just the back side. But as I did mention before, every temple has something special. According to archaeologists, inside of this temple, we have two more temples, but not inside. It's time to use our imagination. Let's imagine this. For example, this thing is Chacchoben. It's the land, the city. Right in the middle, I have my temples. The chicken is going to be my temple. Something like this. Genesis is the boss. I'm the chief again. I have the control over the city. I have my warriors and my temple. With the pass of the years, another boss comes to Chacchoben. Another chief. For example, sir, what's your name? Tom. Nice to meet you, Mr. Tom. For example, Mr. Tom comes to Chacchoben. He likes the place. He wants to stay here, but he's not from this area. It's my land. I'm the chief. if he want to stay here, you know what he got to do?
Sacrifice.
Yep, but before he got a fight with me, he's gonna bring all his people, warriors, slaves, and then we're gonna fight for Chacchoben. At the end of the fight, or at the end of the war, Genesis is the loser. Mr. Tom is the winner. You know what he gonna do with my temple? He don't wanna destroy my temple. No, no, no. He gonna start building another temple
Top, top.
right on top of my temple. He gonna try to make something bigger, or he gonna try to build something new. Because now he's the new chief. He's the new boss. What about me? I'm the loser. Do you have any idea?
You got sacrificed.
You got it, madam. One margarita for you.
Oh, no.
I gotta be sacrificed on top of my temple. It's gonna be time to take la siesta for me, but not a regular siesta. Forever. A long siesta. So this is my temple, Mr. Tom's temple's on top, and then with the pass of the years, if another chief comes to the city, the new chief gonna do the same with him. They're gonna fight as well. At the end of the war, at the end of the fight, if the new chief is the winner, the new chief going to build something bigger on top of his temple. So that's the way how the Mayans built some of the temples or some of the structures. In few words, in this temple, we have info about 3 different layers, or we have 3 different kingdoms. Okay? Let's take 10 more minutes. If you want to take more pictures, if you want to take a look at those killer tree, if you take a look by my left-hand side in that direction, you're gonna see a bigger love tree. Wow. Now the love tree is hollow because the palm tree that was inside is dead. It's gone. Wow. Yep. Please, this way. Vamos. Please watch your steps. Extra careful. It's a little bit rocky. Please take your time. Don't rush. You can see the tree is hollow. No more palm tree. So something like that happened after many years of love. No more husband, right? No more wife. And then you get alone, right?
Husbands and wives are a little more durable than palm trees.
Yep. That thing is a root. One of these big palm trees was in there. Take all the pictures if you want. You know we have more good filming. Couple minutes there. Can you follow us, please?
Yeah, let's put that back on.
Oh,
All right. This is the Mayan Beverly Hills. This is the residential area. All these structures that you can see around here are the foundations. So the Mayan houses were at the top. Every foundation is representing a different family. According to the size is how big was the family. By the way, the Mayans were specials. They don't share houses. No, no, no. Every foundation is from each family. If you take a look back there in that direction, you can see a little path between those foundations. That path is the separation between houses. I mean, the Mayas had little departments or little rooms. One more thing. These foundations are representing power, knowledge, status. If you can see, the foundation right at the front is the bigger one, right? Is the highest one. So we can imagine that one of the chiefs was living there. Maybe in that foundation, the boss had the master suite, right? With all the services. By the way, the middle of this area was just like a flea market too, where the Mayans did a lot of business. They did training or barter in this area. This was the Mayan flea market too, okay? All right, amigos, one more thing. As I did mention before, I have a lot of info about plants, about trees. Now, I'm gonna give you a little piece of one of these leaves. Please, smash it in your hand and smell it. And tell me what's the smell that you can feel. It's nothing bad. Only smell it, please. no tacos, okay? Only smell it. It smells good, but tell me if you can feel something from this thing. Only smell it, please.
Or do you not want
No
to?
tacos, por favor. Not yet. In a couple minutes, you can numb your tongue. Even this is spicy. That is why I'm saying, no eat it, just smell it. One more thing. The allspice was used like a natural deodorant too. But the thing is, anesthesia for what? Let me show you some pictures. Hold on. Give me 1 Mexican second, please. I have the pictures over here. The Mayas used anesthesia for something like this. Woo.
Oh yeah. Dental work.
Yes, hold on please. They use anesthesia for dental work. You know, when one of the Mayas wanted to be a beautiful boy or a beautiful girl, they put pieces of jade and teeth. But before that injury, they use the allspice. By the way, this characteristic was allowed just for the rich Mayas, just for the elite class. You know, most of the kings had the teeth with jade on it. In Mexico City, we still having skulls like this one. Even those skulls still having the jade on it. Wow. You know, this was something crazy, but this is representing beauty for Maya people. Okay, let's continue, please. Let me get my back. They don't have the stingers. They don't sting, but they produce honey like the regular honeybees.
Ah.
The honeybee that those bees produce looks like water, but it's sweeter. Even it's more expensive. Just for a liter of Mayan honeybee, we can pay about $100. The honey is expensive because it's hard trying to find those bees. Even those bees are endangered. At the Mayan splendor time, collect the honey was activity used for the Mayan women because it was a soft activity. By the way, we can use the honey like a natural medicine. For example, if you have problems with your eyes, like cataracts, if you have cataracts, every night before you take your siesta or your nap, you can put some honey drops in your eyes. And the honeybee helps to get that good visibility. I mean, just with honeybee, you can clean your eyes. So we call those by Mayan bees, Meliponas bees, or friendly bees. Okay? Vamos. Next to the hard way, we have the Dora Explorer way, or the easy way, with 18 steps. So it's up to you which way you want to get up. But before, I need asking you, if you have problems with your knees, legs, back problems, heart problems, I mean, if you don't feel comfortable, let me know, because we have some benches right there when you can take a little break. This is gonna be your last stop. As I did mention before, right at the top, you're gonna see the bigger Sun Temple. But the left-hand side from the Sun Temple, you're gonna see the Moon Temple. If you wanna see, hold on please, if you wanna see the last piece with the red color or with the red stucco, only you need to go behind the Moon Temple, and there is a big attached roof protecting the last piece with the red color. It's a piece like this, but it's still red, okay? Please, let's take 15 minutes.
Si quieren algo de la tienda de recuerdos, chequen el tiempo. Mientras más funciona acá, menos van a pensar.
Jimmy, don't take the other one, it's easier.
Good job. Ooh, that's steep.
Look, turn around. Look at Daddy. Lukey, come here. Eric, come here. Oh, they're sleeping.
Oh, that's cool.
Look how long his tail is. There's 3 then.
Yeah. Come with me, buddy. I love you. Mexican minutes. Let me use the chicken cold one more time. All right, amigos. This is the biggest structure we have. This structure is known as gran basamento. In English, this is the big platform. Right at the top of this big platform, we have two more temples. Right at the top, we're gonna see the bigger Sun Temple, or the second Sun Temple, and we have the Moon Temple. This square platform, it's 125 meters long. 1 meter for us is like this. So you can imagine 125 meters, right? This little piece in front of us, from this structure, was cleaned up by the archaeologists just to give us an idea. How was this big platform at the Mayan splendor time? We have two staircases to go up. We have the easy way with 18 steps, and we have the hard way with 32 steps. So it's up to you which way you wanna get up. I prefer the easy way, you know, too much tacos yesterday. But if you want to take the hard one or the easy one, you can do it. If you take the easy way or the hard way, you're going to see the same things, okay? If you're ready, please let me show you the staircase. Vamos, this way. We almost finished.